So this week, two of my mentorship students landed their very first client, and I figured might as well just give you all the juicy secrets and share with you how they did it. So if you're a copywriter or ghostwriter and you're struggling to land clients, pay attention. This is how it's going to happen faster than anything else. Um, and if you're already a full-time writer, just skip over this and carry on. So let's dig into it. Number one, warm outreach. We didn't go cold, we went warm. The fastest way you're going to land a client online is with warm outreach. I believe you can do this in 30 days. The fastest way you're going to land a client overall is by going warm, but to your friends and family in real life. So if you know anybody, friends, family, coworkers who own a business, like forget online stuff for a second. Like forget about X and like the digital world. Close your laptop and your phone and go to all your friends and family. Look at your cell phone. Go into all your contacts in your phone and look at every single person and ask yourself, do they have a business? And if they have a business, go reach out to them. I'll talk about how to reach out in point two, but this is the fastest way you're going to land a client. The trust you built with your in real life relationships, so people you know in real life, it far outshines the lack of experience you have as a new writer. Like people trust you where they don't care how good you are at your thing. Like this isn't just about writing too. This is everything. You know, if one of my best friends goes and gets his real estate license and says to me, "Hey man, I'm a real estate agent now." Everybody I had in my list of like when I need to buy or sell a home, everybody I had at my top of my list, they're they're all out of the equation now. If one of my best friends is a real estate agent, I don't care how good he is. He's getting my business. Why? Because he's my friend. Go be a friend. So this is what one of my mentorship students did. We got a quick win by reaching out to somebody he knew locally with a construction company, not in his niche, where he's reaching out online, not in his niche, but he knew somebody with a construction company and he landed a job for a website copy rewrite. Here's a screenshot, 300 pounds. So number two, free samples and Loom videos. When you're outreaching, stop asking. Stop being the guy. Don't be the guy who says, "Hey bro, if I could 2 or 3x your revenue, like just don't do that. It doesn't work." Do you know anybody? If anybody knows somebody who's paid somebody from this outreach method, if you yourself have paid somebody when they've done that to you in the cold DMs, please let me know. Because I'll remove this video. But as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't work. Instead, start giving. So this is a key part of the strategy I teach my mentorship students. If you want to stand out when you're outreaching, don't just ask somebody, "Hey man, can I work for you for free?" Like that's a nice offer, but it's not good enough. You need to start giving free value up front. Why would somebody even waste their time, to hire somebody for free? You may think, "Oh, it's easy. I'll just do it for free. That way I'm going to get my foot in the door." No, it doesn't work like that. Not only do clients not want to waste their money on you because they don't trust you because you're new, but they also don't want to waste their time on you having to train up the new copywriter. Think about it. They're now a guinea pig for your experiments as a new copywriter. Why would they want to waste their time? It's not enough to just to say, "Hey man, I'll do this for free for you." Go be a giver. Go give them free audits. Go look at their website, look at their newsletter, look at even their social bios, X bio. Go give them tips to improve it. If you've been studying copywriting for weeks and weeks and weeks, which you should be reading your copybooks and writing copywriting daily, then you should be able to look at a website and identify several ways where you can improve it. So once you go do that, look at their website, go back in the DMs, and go give them all the tips. "Hey man, your landing page, you're missing a couple things, like your headline's kind of weak, you're not making enough of a promise, you don't have any social proof, you have 3 call to actions, you need to stick to one, you need to make sure you're putting in your guarantee." Like, go give them tips, go back in the DMs to someone who's warm, somebody you already know, and give them a free audit. "Hey man, I like your business, I like what you're doing, I checked out your website, and I noticed a couple things you do to improve it. I'm a copywriter, so I noticed that your your landing page needs this, 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 this. If you implement these, you're going to get better results. You're going to convert more people. Go do that. If you want to take it to the next level, go do a Loom video. Like, do a voice message, do a Loom video, do something different, stand out in people's inboxes and their DMs. My mentorship students, this is what we were doing. We're giving free audits, free samples, and what's the result of free work? Paid clients. People are scared of free, but the quickest path to paid work is free work. So here's one of my clients. He landed a guy just a few days ago. Number 3, follow-ups. If you ask and don't get, ask again. Reaching out isn't a one-and-done game. Just because you reached out and you got a no once, or you were ghosted, doesn't mean it's over or you lost the guy. Some people just aren't ready in that moment. Some people are busy. Some people just get distracted. Ooh, a squirrel, what's that? Like, think of all the giveaways you've signed up for. How many of them have you read? People forget about things. That doesn't mean they don't like you or they don't like your offer. One of my first mentorship students, when he first did this strategy and gave this one prospect an audit, the guy had the message on read for like 3 days. And he was like, oh man, like he ghosted me. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, it's on read and he didn't reply. I said, go follow up, man. You never know. He followed up, boom, Chase landed him as a client. The guy just got busy and he forgot. Go follow up. So one of my mentorship students, this is crazy, but it's not crazy because it works. He reached out to a guy on it was like day 2 or 3 in our 30-day program. And I'm not joking. He talked to this guy like every few days for 30 days straight. He finally, on day 29, he got this guy to book a call with him because he kept following up. Boom, boom. In fact, he didn't just get this guy on a call. He ended up getting 4 book calls in the final week. A lot of these guys he was just following up with. He closed one of these guys on the weekend and is in the process of closing the other ones this week. So, just to recap. 1, reach out to a warm audience. Start with your friends, your family, and your coworkers. Just go through your phone. Go through your social media. Go through everybody you know. And just ask yourself, do they have a business? And if they have a business, boom, there's your gateway. And don't just go, hey man, I'm a new writer. Don't do that. Do what I just said in step 2 and go give free advice, free audit, free tips, free samples. Be a giver. You've already built up trust with these people. Might as well just give them something. You have even more reason to give to them. And then online, go turn strangers into followers. Like, comment, follow people, get in the DM, start a conversation, be a human. Then reach out by giving free tips and samples. Go be a giver. It pays off. Do free work. Number 3, follow up with your prospects regularly. Some people just aren't ready in that moment. Some people get distracted. Some people need to be reminded and pushed a little bit. Some people need to know that, hey, your website sucks. It needs to be better. Don't talk like that, but you know what I mean. Go be the person to help somebody and improve their business. And I promise you, you will land clients faster than anybody you know by following these 3 tips.